Episode 5. Recap. The Auditors. Episode 5 recap begins with Shin Cha-il receiving a threatening letter. Consequently, he stops operations in the cafeteria amid protests, mostly led by VP Huang. We learn that some laborers have been hospitalized, but with a big company event around the corner, the president asks Cha-il to internally investigate the case. The team discusses the negative impact of the case on the company. During the audit team's meeting, they decide to shut all cafeterias and investigate the cafeteria staff and all the stakeholders. Han Su and Seo Jin visit the cafeteria where the incident took place, while Cha-il visits the head of the contracting department. They find that the canteen's management was being outsourced to an agency, but the contract with the agency has ended. The director is especially uninterested in participating in the auditing process. Meanwhile, Han Su and Seo Jin talk to the canteen manager who doesn't seem to be at fault, but shares a knowing glance with Director Yang when he and VP Huang Dae-woong visit the canteen to learn more about the case. Dae-woong is visibly kind toward Seo Jin, which Han Su observes but can't decipher. He asks them to stop blowing things out of proportion as they share a good meal, verifying that the food quality is not the issue. President Se-woong feels suspicious when he learns that his older brother might recover soon. Later, we find that the canteen owner is Director Yang's in-law, and he had lobbied for her to get the JU canteen contract. He requests Dae-woong for help, as he might get caught in the crossfire. Han Su discovers Director Yang's association with the canteen owner. Cha-il then interviews both the director of the contractor team and Director Yang, who accepts his connection to the owner. He confiscates their phones, but the audit team finds no foul play through their call logs. Cha-il, along with Han Su and Seo Jin, then retrieves all the documents at the contracting director's office. While discussing the case later, Han Su and Seo Jin hypothesize that the culprit might be a victim who couldn't win the bidding due to corruption. They find a person and set out to meet her. The victim informs them of the rampant bribery by the agency in charge of subcontracting the canteen. She and many others lost a huge amount of money to scams by the agency. They inform Shin Cha-il of their findings, putting the director of the contracting department under more scrutiny. The next day, Shin Cha-il meets with the contracting director about his association with the agency owner, but he denies participating in any corruption. Cha-il is then called to the president's office with VP Dae-woong present. Due to Director Yang and the contracting director submitting their resignations, the president informs Cha-il that they're losing the employees' faith. Cha-il decides to issue a company-wide apology from the audit department. Seo Jin receives a call from her uncle, Dae-woong, who tells her that his methods are different and that the company is his battlefield. He suggests an icebreaker between them, and Seo Jin agrees. Later, Han Su reasons that since the blackmailer knew the new audit manager and delivered the letter straight to the audit department, it could be an insider's job. The episode review, The Auditors Episode 5, is fast-paced, with the characters engaged in an intense struggle to identify the culprit, keeping our attention and making the episode entertaining as we discover clues layer by layer. We observe Han Su's growth as an auditor, highlighting his development from the initial episodes. It's also revealed that Huang Dae-woong is Seo Jin's biological uncle, complicating their relationship and placing Seo Jin in a position where she must separate her personal and professional interests. President Se-woong is an ambiguous character. On the surface, he seems like a good-natured, righteous leader, but he's definitely hiding something. Meanwhile, Shin Cha-il is not someone who backs out from a case, and it's only a matter of time before we discover his intentions behind issuing an apology. And that is all for our The Auditors Episode 5 recap and review. We will meet you in the next one.